Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe and this is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode number 162 of the Level Up program, day number 3 of the Brown Belt. If you're playing along with Crapsee, the code is Z5G2M3. So it's Z5G2M3. And if you're new to the program here, this is all about learning how to shoot the dice at the craps table and work on our dice mechanics, as well as working on our betting at the craps table and working with either the horseman style betting or trend based betting. Good morning, SJ, and good morning, Lou. Welcome to Level Up on a Wednesday morning, and we're going to go through again and we're going to look at the dice like we did yesterday. So I'm going to kind of give you a brief overview of the dice and that. And if you look at the dice families, there are 3 sets of dice families in the dice itself. So let's back up a little bit. Remember that there's 36 different possible combinations of a dice whenever you throw them. And if you take 36 times 16, that's 576 unique dice combinations that you can have for any of the dice. And the 3 main dice families are the 3Vs, which also includes the 2V sets and the cross 6s set. And then you have your hardways, which the all 7s is included with that. And then the last one is going to be your kissing sets. But we're going to again go through, review the 3V sets, or the V sets really quick. And the unique thing with the V sets is that they all behave the same. So the 3V behaves similar to what the 2V, which reacts similar to the cross 6s. So again, like I showed yesterday, the 3V, let's go with the 3-2, 3-6 dice set first. If you look at the front of this die right here, there's a 2 on the front of that. Well, that 2 is going to be on the inside of the opposite die. If you look at the front of that right die, there's a 6 on there. That's going to be on the inside of that die. Now, if I switch this around, if I switch this around now, there we go, okay. First of all, let's go back again. The 3-2, 3-6, this is option number 1. So remember that the numbers are on the inside of the dice. If you switch around one of the die, you're going to have the options on the outside of the dice. And that's going to be option number 2. So if you look at this, the 5 is here. Well, on the outside of the right die is that 5. If you look at the front of this, that's the 6. Well, the outside of this one is the 6. And that's going to be the option number 2. I like choosing option number 1. And the reason you need to pick an option and stick with the option is because that's going to transfer over to all the other dices. So again, like I said, we got a 3-2, 3-6 for the 3V. If you bring this in, the 2, we'll go this way. If you go the 2-1, 2-4, which is your 2V set, if you look at the front as 1, well, the inside is going to be a 1 on this one. If you look at the front of this as a 4, inside is going to be a 4. And for the cross 6s, if you look at the front of this, that's a 2. Well, the inside is a 2. You look at the front of this as a 4, inside is going to be a 4. So that's how they really transfer all the way around. So that way they compare. Now, when we set up our dice to throw the dice, then they're going to be interchangeable. And I'll explain that as we go forward here. But really quick here, let's go to that 3-2, 3-6 dice set again. All of our 3V dice sets are going to have, if the left die goes off axis, and we get a single pitch of the other die, that's always going to be a 6-1 or a 1-6. So it's something to remember. So if your left die goes off axis, it's always going to be a 6-1 or a 1-6. Well, so we go the other way. Again, single pitch. Here's your 1-6. Okay. If we go with the 2V, Oops, let's go back to 3V really quick. I know I'm kind of confusing everybody here. 3, 2, 3, 6. Okay, so the left die is always a 1, 6. If the right die goes off axis, you're in a single pitch, you're always going to get a 5-2 or a 2-5 combination. So anytime that right die goes off axis, the 5-2 shows up. Anytime the left die goes off axis, the 1-6 is going to show up. And then the last option would be that 3-4, and that's just a double pitch. The dice stay on axis, and it double pitches. It's anytime you're 3-4. So that's one of the neat ways of showing how the 7 is showing up by using that 3V set. Again, left die goes off axis, 1-6. Right die goes off, 5-2. And if it stays on axis, it's going to be the 4-3. On the 2V sets, anytime a left die goes off axis, and again, that single pitch, same behavior, you get the 4-3. So it's kind of opposite a little bit of what the 3V is. Anytime that right die goes off axis and you get a single pitch, you're going to get your 1-6s. And then obviously, let's get back to that 2 there. Anytime you get a double pitch here, that's when your 5-2s are going to show up. For that's the 2V set. Now the cross 6s. Okay. So the cross 6s again. Anytime that left die goes off axis and it's single pitches, you're going to get that 5-2. Okay. Anytime the right die goes off axis and it's single pitches, you're going to get that 3-4. And then anytime that you have a double pitch, you're going to get that 6-1. So that's the easy way to find the 7s. What your dice are doing is by looking at the type of 7 that shows up. So hopefully that guys gives you guys a little bit more of an understanding about the 3V sets and how they actually work. Today is Wednesday, so we're going to go through our new throwing. Again, good morning, Chris, Demon Dog. We got Coach Joe is here, Roger's here, Carlos is here. Welcome everybody to Level Up. So again, we're going to start off with a 3-2, 3-6 dice set. And we're going to do our new style of throwing today. We're going to do our Yuri dribble. Today is Wednesday, so this is the day that we practice our new throw. Again, as we go through each week, we're going to do different things each day. So Mondays we'll be using our normal throwing style with our normal grip from our normal position, which is stick left 1. Tuesdays we'll be working on our new grip from stick left 1. Wednesdays are going to be our new throw from stick left 1. Thursdays will be learning in our new position, which will be stick right 1. And then Fridays we're going to have kind of a variety day, and we'll kind of bring that up as we go. We got 3 people in Crapsee right now, and we're going to start off with our normal Horseman $100 don't pass bet. So get your bets in. Make sure that you press all bets set when you get set there. We got 14 people watching on YouTube. JR is here. Biff is here. Good morning. Rick is here. Good morning. Good morning. So Carlos is practicing with the 2-3-3-6 dice set. So here we go. All bets set and dice out. This will be roll number 1 for the day. I've not done any practicing whatsoever. So we're going to use the Yuri grip style, and then we're going to do the Yuri dribble down the table. And our goal is to get that pitter patter down the table, or that going down the table here. Roll number 1. And that was not quite the pitter patter I was looking for, but it was close. We have magic aces as they come out. So 1, 1, 2. So that is a pass line loser. Whoops, I got a engage roll tracker or KPI right here. 1, 1, 2. There we go. And that's a don't pass winner. So I won $100 on that. Yesterday was a bad day for my betting. I actually lost for almost $500 yesterday. So here we got the 1, 1, 2. Here's the unique thing now with our dice set. We're going to keep them the same, but we want the inside of this one to be a 4. And we want the inside of this one to be a 2, which it's perfectly set up, so I don't have to do any adjusting whatsoever. We're going to go with the $100 we're still coming out yet, so we're going to stick with that $100 don't pass. That's going to be bet number 2. All bets set. And dice out. And good morning, Mike. Here we go. Eerie grip and eerie dribble. That was a little bit more of a pitter patter that I was looking for. And we got the 5-4 hard 9 Big Mac. So that's after Jeff from Mid-Atlantic Craps. And this style of throw has been throwing that 5-4 quite often. So that'll be our new point here. And we're going to go with the $100 come bet. Okay, so what we're going to do to set our dice now, we're going to use that rhythm rolling technique. We're just going to take the dice, we're going to roll it towards us. And since we get the 5 there, we want to have the 5 on the inside on that right die. Since we have the 4 here, we want that 4 to be on the inside of that left die. So that's how we're going to set it up. Again, we have magic aces on top. And if you look at this, is the cross 6s set now. So that's how that works. So when I reset it, it's going to be either show up as a cross 6s, it's going to show up as a 3V or a 2V. Good morning, Badlands. And all bets set. Dice out. And again, we're going to go eerie dribble. And they split apart when they got to the other end of the table, but we got the 5-6 mid-mo yo, Chiro. And I have not heard any updates about Chiro today yet. It sounds like he's off of his medicine that they're using to help him relax, and they're waiting for him to wake up now and start interacting with the staff and with his family now. So best of luck for Chiro. Prayers are going out for him and his family. I know he's definitely not even close to being out of the water yet, so hopefully he heals really fast. And that was a comeback winner, so that was bet number 3 for us. We're going to go one more bet here. We already made $200 off of this shooter because of using this horseman strategy. So we got the 5-6 mid-mo yo, so we're going to rotate the dice towards us. The inside of the dice should be a 5. The inside of this one should be a 6. So we got a 5 on the inside, a 6 on the inside. That gives us a hard 8, the square pair on top, and that gives us the 3V set on the bottom. So that's exactly how that works, is it gets into one of those 3 really fast. Good morning, Craig. So he says, morning, boys and girls. You mean old guys and old women. All bets set. Dice out. That was really super fast, high energy, but we got the 5-4 hard 9 again. So we hit that point. I'm going to lose that don't pass bet, but our come bet does travel to the 9. So I have 2 bets that are on the table yet. And I'm not going to go, we only have 1 bet that's on the table yet because that was our 4th bet. We still have $100 profit here so far. And again, we're going to roll the dice towards us. I want that inside number to be the 5. I want the inside number on this one to be the 4. We got the magic aces on top again. And I'm not going to do a pass or don't pass bet right now. Craig doesn't want to push it too far in the morning here. You found your way out of the woods. Yep, all bets set. And good morning, Waylon. Awesome. Welcome. We got all bets set here. Waylon's been pumping out quite the arsenal of videos lately. He put one out, I believe, this morning called The Curtain Call, which was a very interesting video. And we got dice out, looking for a new point. kind of veered off to the left a little bit. We got the Ace Deuce Alfredo sauce. So that is a pass line loser. And if you're playing a don't pass, that would be a winner on that one for a come out. We are playing neither, so we're still looking for that point. Okay, so we got the Ace Deuce on top. We're going to roll that towards us. I want the Ace to be on the inside, and I want the 2 to be on the inside, the other one. So we got the 3V in the top now. It's actually an upside down 3V right now. And we got all bets set. And Biff says if use 2-finger grip, he'll have the pinky on the end to lightly wedge the dice in. I do that all the time, guys. If you watch me when I set my dice up, I'm actually grabbing them with my pinky and my index finger pushing the dice in. And then when I roll them, what I do is I place my middle finger so that the dice are square. And then I just set my index and my ring finger down. So dice out. We are still looking for a point. And that was a little bit bouncy on that, but we got that Ace Deuce Alfredo sauce again. And since Waylon's in here, we'll go call this the 213 Shocker. Saucy. So I haven't heard him say saucy for a while. And I know that Jen is flabbergasted when we do that. So roll it again towards us. Ace on the inside, deuce on the other side. Again, upside down 3V. 3V's on top. Still looking for that point. All bets set and dice out. Good morning, nuts and bolts. Good morning, Jeff. Craig is on top form today. Top form. Giving everybody his normal Craigisms in the morning. And dice out. And that was the dribble right down there, guys. We got the double D-Gen, the hard 6, 3-3 hard 6, double D-Gen. So 6 is our new point. And since I only have one bet up there right now, that's the 9. We're going to hopefully hit the 9 here. So 3-3 was what was given to us on top. We're going to roll that towards us. And whoops, that's a hard way. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to go like this. We'll set it up like this. So that way, if I look, the 5 is going to be on the inside here, and the 6 is going to be on the inside. So again, we get that upside down 3V. Anytime there's a hard way result, and 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, and 6s are all considered hard ways for this dice set. Good morning, Uncle Hoku. That you always keep the hard way on the top, and then you adjust the inside numbers to be what the face is towards you. And we got dice out. All bets set. And we got the Midmo Yo again, 6-5-11. Thoughts and prayers go out to Chiro. Throwing a lot of these craps numbers here. And if you're playing the ATS, that was roll number 8. We've only hit 4 numbers so far for those first 8 rolls. Roll the dice towards us. 6 on the inside, 5 on the inside, 3V's in the top again, upside down 3V. And all best set. Good morning, Frida. And I know I got a lot of work to do with this new roll, this new style of throwing, but I'm feeling reasonably comfortable with it so far. Until it does that. But we got the double D-Gen again. The left eye did not get all the way down. It got stuck in the table. 3-3 hard 6. So we're definitely getting a lot of repeat numbers with this style. Now, one of the pushbacks that I've heard about this style is that it's really hard to use on the table because you it's hard to throw around if there's a lot of chips on a table, so you have to be very selective when you use this. But my pushback is, guys, this is only another style of throwing the dice, something that you can use at the table. You don't have to use this all the time, but it's another tool that you can put on the belt, another weapon that you can use. So we get the 3V on top, 3-5, 3-1 right now. And we're going to go all bet set and dice out, still looking for that point. Or no, we're looking for a point out because we just hit that point. So we have hit 2 bets, 2 points already so far. Dice out. And we got the 6-4-10. Waylon's best friend weighing it in, Daddy Joe. So 10 will be our new point. And I don't know if Waylon's ever heard me use that call yet. I've been using that call for quite a while. So 6-4-10. I'm still looking for that 9 so I can get paid out on my last combat. We have a 6-4. We're going to roll that towards us. That puts the 6 on the inside there. We're going to put the 4 on the inside there, and that's going to give us the Obey bushel on top, the hard 10. That's going to give us the 2V set on the bottom now. So we got, well, you guys can see we've used all 3 of them so far. So Biff is asking if I'm doing a skim toss, and it's called the Yuri Yuri toss actually. And I learned to do this toss by Howard Rock and Roller did that on a video that Chef Dice had put out. And in the first couple times that I had done this throw, Clay from East Coast Craps actually was on the chat, and he actually helped critique my throw to get it to be a little bit better. And it's exactly that type of thing. It's a skimming across the table. I call it the Yuri dribble, so we're dribbling it or pitter-pattering it down the table. So dice out, and here we go. And we got the ace deuce again, 2-1-3. So that number keeps on popping up. So that would be a repeater on that one. If you're playing the repeater bet, you would have got paid off on that. So we have the 2-1 roll towards us, the 2 on the inside, the 1 on the inside. So we got the upside down 3V again. And we're going to call that all bet set. Dice out. And if you're wondering how I'm setting the dice and a little bit about the dice, make sure you go back to the beginning of this video or the video yesterday. And that'll show you exactly how I'm doing that. And that was a little bit bouncy for me, but we have the 5-1 mixer, Chris from Sideshow Gamble. So that is our 6 again. 6s and 9s seem to be kind of hot today, as well as the ace deuce and the Alfredo, the Minmo Yo. 5-1-6. I'm still looking for that 9 again. Be nice if we hit that 9. We're in the double digits for our first roll here, so we're going to roll that in towards us. So we have the 1-5 on the front, 1's going to be on the inside, 5 is going to be on the inside, so we have the hard 8 on top. We get that 3V on the bottom. And we're going to call that all bet set here. This would have been a nice roll to have that trend betting going on, but I was not set for that. I need one more hit in order to get into my trend betting, so that way I have a little bit more of a profit brought back. But let's see if we can hit this 9. And we did not get the 9, but we get the 3-2-5, no field 5. So that was a new number for this throw so far for this shooter. So we're going to roll that 2-3 towards us. The inside needs to be a 2. The inside needs to be a 3. So we got magic aces on top. We got the cross 6s on the bottom. And all bets set. That's all. And that one kind of bounced a little bit, guys, but we have the OMC, all the dots and all the spots. The 12. So we got midnight. OMC craps. So we hit that midnight there. All we need is that 8 for the tall. So we're doing pretty good here. So we're going to go with the cross sixes right away. So our 3 is going to be on the inside. We have a 6, 3, 6, 2 with 3 is going to be on the inside here. 2 is going to be on the inside there. So we're going to stick with that cross sixes set on top. All bet set. Still looking for that 9. Yes, Roger, I came up with that call last week. I'm still trying to perfect the cadence of it. But it's the OMC craps, all the dots and all the spots, midnight. I think that's how it's going to come out. As I'm going through, guys, for those of you who don't know, I'm trying to get dice calls for all the craps enthusiasts or the craps content creators out there. And everybody, I'm trying to get their own little call for them. And that would be Rogers from OMC Craps. All the dots and all the spots, midnight. That was a terrible throw, but we got lucky. We have a 5-1-6, the mixer. As Cheeto would say, the KitchenAid mixer. So far, we got kind of a mixture there, Biff. He's saying majority of the hits are field numbers. We hit quite a few craps numbers so far. And we are going to go again. 5-1 roll towards us. So that's going to be 1 on the inside. That's going to be a 5 on the inside. So the hard 8's on top. 3 V's on the bottom. And all bets set. Turned out to be a decent roll to start off here. Dice out. Terrible throw on that one, but we got magic aces again. 1-1-2. And that was terrible because the dice didn't land until they got down to here when I wanted them to land closer in so they could dribble down the table. And that one kind of hopped and bounced on the table a little bit. And we are down, guys, to the 4 and the 8. So this is one of the situations where you might want to start considering laying some numbers. So we're going to go with the cross sixes on the bottom. That's the 5 on the front, 5 on the inside. We got the 4 on the front, 4 on the other inside there. And all bet set. So if we can get a roll of 4 or an 8, that would help you guys out in the ATS. I need that 9 to get paid so I can start going up on my bets on the table. I've been kind of stagnant on my betting so far because I am playing that horseman and I wait till I get a profit before I move on to the table and do trend betting. And we got the 5-2 Bruce. Do not become shark bait. So the roll finally comes to an end. And that was a decent roll. We had 17 rolls on that. And we scored a total of 211 roll quality points. So that was a good first start for the day. So if I can continue this on, we should be able to make some profit going forward. So we're going to start off again with that 3-2, 3-6 dice set, which is a 3V. And I'm going to go with a $25 pass line bet. We're going to go with a $5 craps check. And I'm going to switch it around here a little bit, guys. We're going to go $5 on each of the hard ways now. I'm not going to play the ATS again, but we're going to go 5 on all the hard ways, and we're going to make those working on the come out. And what's nice about that now is if I roll that big bad number, that $25 pass line is going to cover that craps check and the hard ways right off the get-go. So all bets set. We got 10 people in Crapsee. We're down to 15 people on YouTube. We were up to about 22 for a little while there. And we got all bets set, dice out. And that was a real wild throw. We got a 617 for a come out. A little bit too much energy for me. I don't like the way that left die bounced back at me, and the right one actually caught the mixing bowl there. But that's an even bet for us. We did not win anything. We did not lose anything there. And we're exactly where we started at the beginning of the day here. So again, we're going to go $5 craps check. We're going to go $5 on each of the hard ways again. And those hard ways are working. And remember, when I get a 7, I'm going to start over with the 3, 2, 3, 6 dice set. So when that 7 rolls, I'm going to start over again with the 3, 2, 3, 6. And all bets set. Face out. That was a little bit better of a throw. And we got the 1, 3, 4 Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So that's going to be our new point, the 4, which kind of sucks because that knocks our hardway 4 off. But we're going to stick with that for now. And what we're going to do is we're not going to go back up on that 4, but we're going to go with 154 evens. So we're going to go with $35 on the 4 and 10. We're going to go with $42 on that 6 and 8. It takes a little bit to get my bets in on Crapsee here. And the reason we're going to the evens now is so that way we can help protect those hard ways should that hit. We're not going to go back up on the 4 right now. So with the 1, 3, 4, we're going to roll that towards us. The 1's going to be on the inside. The 3's going to be on the inside. So we got Old Bay bushel on top. We got the 2V in the bottom. And all bets set. Now it's kind of a bounce there, but we have the ace deuce Alfredo sauce again. So that number showed up quite a few times here today. Again, we're going to roll that towards us. We're going to go ace on the inside, 2 on the inside, so it's going to be upside down 3V. And all bets set. 11 people on Crapsee. We got 19 people watching on YouTube right now. Welcome. If you guys have not said hi in the chat yet, please do so. We got all bets set. Dice out. And we got the 3, 4, 7. Ouch. So that one did hurt a little bit for our bets. Oof. Kind of felt like the dice kind of like caught up on the way down. That is a double pitch on the dice for that one. And one of the things that Clay had told me is if my dice are double pitching on this dice set, I need to increase the energy of the throw a little bit. So we're going to go with the 3, 2, 3, 6 again. So my energy needed to be brought up a little bit. $25 pass line. We're going to go $5 craps, $5 on each of the hard ways working. And I need to make a little bit of money because I started off with $1,500 yesterday. We're down to $819 right now. And we got all bets set. Dice out. So we're going to make this throw smooth and dribbling down the table. Now it was a little bit of a bounce there, but we have a 3, 5, 8. It's the number we did not hit on that first shooter. So 8 came easy, and 8 will be our new point. So we're going to lose that hard way bet, the hard 8. We're going to go with the 154 even again. And that's including the point. It's 35 on the 4 and 10. 42 on that 6 and 8. And we're going to roll the dice towards us. 3, 5 is in there. So we're going to go 3 on the inside. We're going to go 5 on the inside. Magic ace on top. Cross 6s on the bottom. All bets set. Dice out. A little bit high energy again, but we get that 5-4 hard 9 Big Mac. So that is starting to show up a little bit again. We had that quite a few times on that first shooter. So that is one of the numbers we don't have our bets on. That does help with the ATS. If you are playing that ATS again, we're going to roll the dice towards us. We're going to go 4 on the inside. We're going to go 5 on the inside. So we got cross 6s on the top side here. And all bets set. Dice out. It's a shooter number 3 right now. Roll number 3 for shooter number 3. Here we go. And terrible throw. The dice landed and they bounced. They hopped instead of dribbled. And this is the result, that double pitch. 3, 4, 7. Again, double pitch on access. And that is hurting me big time with my bets right now. Makes me want to go back to that horseman, but we're going to bear it out one more time because I cannot continue this on all the way like this all the time. 3, 2, 3, 6. We're going to get another nice roll here. I have a good feeling here. If you guys need rebuys, make sure you send them through. I'm going to need one pretty soon if I keep on doing this to myself, though. $25 pass line bet. $5 craps check. We're going to go hard ways 5, 5, 5, and 5, working on the come out. All bets set. And we get dice out. And I know I'm flying through these throws today, especially for the Crapsee bettors. I apologize, but try to keep up if you can. That was a little bit better. And we have a 3, 5, 8, easy 8. 8 came easy. So 8 will be our point. And it knocks off that hard way again. But we are going to go with 154 even on our bets. So it's going to be 35 on a 5 and 9, 42 on that 6 and 8. And there we go. We're going to go with rolling the dice towards us. It's going to be 3 on the inside, 5 on the inside. So we got magic aces on top, cross 6s on the bottom, and all bets set. Here we go. Dice out. And we got Midmo Yo, 6, 5, 11. That was a 6, guys. It just rolled. That was a 6. It's a 6, 5, not a 4, 4, 5. So what do I have on there? 6, 5. There we go. So that was a 6, 5 Midmo Yo. Be nice if that was a 5, 4 for some of you guys if you're putting the box numbers. So let's go to 6, 5 right there. Roll towards us. We're going to go 5 on the inside, 6 on the inside. So we have the upside down 3V on top right now. All bets set. Dice out. So we're looking for one hit. If we can get that one hit, we're going to go 44 pressure. Dice out. And we got the 4, 2, 6, 2 by 4. And that is a hit for us. So that's going to allow us to go 44 pressure. Because that pays out $50 for 1. So we're going to go 2 units up on each to 4, 6, 8, and 10. And we'll take one hit there, and then we're going to drop it down to the 110 level. We need to get this hit out of the way first. So now we've got $54 on that 6 and 8. We got $45 on the 4 and 10. The 4-2 is what was rolled, so we're going to roll it in. 4 on the inside, 2 on the inside. Magic aces on top, cross sixes on the bottom once again. And all bets set. Dice out. That right one kind of bounced a little bit, but we got the 6-2-8. That would be the Duracell 8. Go out and support live craps. And also give that thumbs up if you haven't done so already, if you are enjoying this content, as well as for myself and others. That is our point that we hit. So when we come back up now again, we're going to pick up the hard ways again because we made $25 off of that. But we're also going to drop our bets down to the 110 level. So we're going to go 110 inside probably. So that was a 6-2. We're going to roll that towards us. 6 on the inside, 2 on the inside. So it's going to be a hard 8 on top, 3V on the bottom. Looking for a new point. All bets set. Good morning, Adam. Nice out. And we have low energy there, guys. I should have been working my hard ways. We get the hard 4, 2-2. Ballerina. So 4 will be our new point. Again, we're going to bring our bets down. All of our box numbers down. And we're going to go with the 110 inside bet level now. And we're going to go with $5 hardway bets on all the hardways. So we got 122 brought back. We got 155 on the table. So that means we're going to take one hit. So we have the 2-2 on top. It's a 2-1, 2-3, which is our 2V set. So if you look, we're going to spin it around. So there's 1 on the inside. We're going to go 3 on the inside. So again, 2V on top there. Oops, I did that wrong here. Let's go 2-3-2-4 dice set. So we're gonna swing that around here. So so we got the 3 on the inside. There we go, and the 1 on the inside. So we got the 2-3-2-1 dice set. Upside down 2V. All bet set. And dice out. And right when it went down, it popped straight up in the air. We got the 6-4, 10, Waylon's best friend weighing it in, Daddy Joe. So that was roll number 6 for this shooter. We're going to roll that towards us. We got the 4 on the inside. We got the 6 on the inside. So we got the upside down 2V. On the top, we got the Old Bay bushel on the bottom. 9 people in Crapsee right now. We got 13 people, so we're dropping off on YouTube a little bit. So it must not be that entertaining for you guys. Dice out. And we got the Ace Deuce Alfredo sauce. Definitely throwing a lot of those. So again, we're going to roll that towards us. We got the 2 on the inside. We got the 1 on the inside. Hard 8 on the top, 3V in the bottom. And we got all bets set. Dice out. And that first one landed really far away again. And every time I do that, the 6-1 comes up here, guys. So that is a 7 out. I almost got back to break even on that shooter. And we're going to have enough time, I think, to go with one more shooter here. So 617, ouch. And we took a small hit there of $33. So that was an 8 shooter. So 3236. And again, guys, today's our new shot. Tomorrow we're going to be practicing from our stick right 1 position. And I really have not decided, I've not practiced it at all, guys, yet, but I've not decided how I'm going to throw that. I'm going to probably use this Yuri dribble when I do that stick right 1 position. Just something I'm thinking about right now. $25 pass line, $5 hard ways, all working, $5 craps check. And we're going to call that all bets set. Dice out. 3236 is the dice set right now. Now it felt comfortable going down. We got the 415 horse and buggy. So that is a new one for us. 415. So now that it worked out nice because we did not knock off any of those hardway bets. And we're going to go with 154 even. So it's going to be $35 on that 4 and 10, 42 on the 6 and 8. And roll the dice towards us. We're going to go 1 on the inside. We're going to go 4 on the inside. We got the 2V on the top. We got Old Bay Bushel on the bottom. Dice out. Good morning, Duracell. And we dice out. And we got the hard 8 square pair, which is awesome because our hard way pays out finally. And we also get paid out on the 8. So that's going to allow us to go 44 pressure on the box numbers. And we're going to add another $5 to all of our hardway bets. So we're going to have $10 on each of the hardway bets. So let's do our pressure to the box numbers first. That's going to bring us to $45 on a 4 and 10. That's going to bring us to $54 on that 6 and 8. And then we're going to have $10 on each of the hardways. And again, we've got the hard 8 on top, so we're going to make sure the 6 on the inside and the 2 is on the inside. Good. So it's 4, 6, 4, 4, 2. That gives us a 3V on the bottom. And all bets set. See if we can pick up another hardway. That would be nice. That left one skipped and bounced a little bit, and this is the result. 5-2 Bruce. Do not become shark bait. So that's going to probably be the end of our shooting here today, guys. Let's get that entered into Crapsee. Not very successful for my betting today. I was betting opposite of what I was throwing pretty much. So let's go over to our statistics. And statistics-wise, our box numbers and inside numbers are a little bit low. 4s and 10s are low. Combo 7s are definitely low. Horns and fields are high. In fact, the horns are way off the chart. Hardways are average, and we're on the dark side play today. We had an SOR of 7.0, SRR of 5.8. with 1 come out 7. We had a first amazing roll with 17, and the rest of them kind of fell apart there with 1 average roll thrown in the middle there. So guys, again, go back to the beginning of this video or the beginning of yesterday's video. I explained the 3V, 2V, and cross 6's dice set. a little bit more in detail. Remember that episodes 1 through 10 of this brown belt, we're going to be using that rhythm rolling technique by using that 3V setup, and that will show us what our next dice roll set is going to be. After we get done practicing that, guys, and this is the reason we're practicing this, is so that way we can get into George from CY's method of setting the dice and what to determine how to set the dice going forward. But we need to understand that 3V concept, because that is vital in his method that he uses. And that is one of the easy ways to set your dice into that 3V cross sixes or 2V set by doing that. Duracell's asking how you can switch sets. How does switching sets lead to determining your next set? I will go through that, guys, with George's chart or his matrix that he has set up. And he has you roll one die one time, you roll a second die, and that's going to give you